In this class, let us start a new group of exemption, that is exemption with relation to professions. So we will be discussing three professions here. To begin with, the first profession is profession of legal services, that is nothing but advocate services. Now, legal services or advocates can be of three types. There can be of three types. First one is senior advocate. He is called as senior advocate based on his experience. So there can be a senior advocate, there can be a junior advocate, and there is a advocate firm. So there are three types. One is senior advocate, junior advocate, and partnership firm of advocates. So all these three can provide legal services. Now let us see what is exempt. Now if you are reading right from your study material, or if you are hearing your friends talk about it, this is one of the complicated exemption in your study material. But let us simplify in this class so that any question which may come in your examination with relation to this particular service, you will be able to easily answer those questions. Now the points you need to remember is, the first point is, whenever a legal service by advocates, whoever it might be, if it is provided to a business entity having turnover less than 20 lakh rupees or a other than business entity, it is exempt. So we have been discussing this particular point, that business entity having a turnover less than 20 lakhs in many other exemptions. So what are they trying to say? If legal services are taken by small business entities, that is the turnover whose of is less than 20 lakh, it is exempt from GST. Now, one more point they are saying, if legal services are taken by anyone other than business entity, it is exempt from GST. Now let us take an example to understand this. Say I am a very small partnership firm. And my turnover is less than 20 lakh rupees. I am a business entity and my turnover is less than 20 lakh rupees. Now I take legal services. From advocates. Is it taxable or is it exempt? It is exempt because though I am a business entity, my turnover is less than 20 lakh rupees. Hence it is exempt. Let us take one more example. Say there is Salman Khan who is fighting his case in the court. Now he took the legal service of an advocate. Now you tell me whether it is exempt or taxable. First thing you need to answer is whether Salman Khan is a business entity or other than business entity. He is a normal individual. He is not a business entity. So he is an other than business entity. That is why any services, that is legal services provided to other than business entity, even that is exempt from GST. So I hope 2 points are clear. I repeat these 2 points so that you need to remember this. First thing, legal services provided to small business entities, that is entities whose turnover is less than 20 lakh rupees, it is exempt from GST. One more was, if legal services is received by any person other than business entity, it is again exempt from GST. That is to say that legal services are only taxable. If it is received by a business entity whose turnover is more than 20 lakh. I hope you are clear with this. Now there is one small point you need to remember. So first 2 points, the first two whatever we studied is common for senior advocate, junior advocate and partnership firm. There is one more third point. Now the third point is only applicable to junior advocate and partnership firm of advocates. What is the exemption? If exemption says if legal services are provided to each other, that is if junior advocate is providing to partnership firm or vice versa, it is exempt. So you need to listen very carefully. This third point is applicable only to junior advocate and partnership firm providing services to each other. That means if a senior advocate is providing services to partnership firm, it is not exempt. If a senior advocate is providing services to junior advocate, it is not exempt. What is exempt? That is junior advocate or partnership firm is providing services to each other. This is exempt from GST. So let us quickly sum up what we read in this particular class. First I said legal services can be provided by senior advocate, junior advocate and partnership firm of advocates. Now all the three types of advocates, if they are providing services to business entity having a turnover less than 20 lakh rupees, it is exempt. If all the three are providing legal services to any person other than business entity, again it is exempt from GST. Then we studied the third point. In the third point I said it is only applicable to junior advocate and partnership firm of advocates, where if they are providing legal services to each other, then it is exempt. Now let us see one more 1 mark question that they may ask in examination. That is service by arbitral tribunal. We already discussed who is an arbitral tribunal. If there is a fight between the partners, they don't directly go to the court, but they will appoint a person who is called as arbitrator and he will provide the service. Now, they are saying if arbitral tribunal is also providing services, same services what we discussed above, that is to a business entity having turnover less than 20 lakh or to any person other than business entity, even this service is exempt. So I repeat the point again. If arbitral tribunal is providing services to a business entity, a small business entity having a turnover lesser than 20 lakh rupees or any other person other than business entity, it is exempt from GST.